Now, Tobias, would you invest your money in Bitcoin?
Well, not at the moment, and not all of it, probably. I used to pay in Bitcoins a couple of times just to get knowledge of it, but I wouldn't spend my whole money there.
And the Hong Kong-based exchange wasn't the only one that was. There's been an even bigger attack prior to that one.
A couple of years ago, Mt. Gox or Mount Gox was hacked as well, and they, well, actually closed a couple of days later.
What makes these platforms so vulnerable?
Well, actually, it's like a bank where you have money, and actually you can break into a bank. The difference here is that you can steal data without making some noise. It's rather different than, let's say, carrying out tons of gold out of a bank. Somebody would recognize that very early, and in that case, you can steal data, information, let's say, quite silently.
So in other words, the virtual bank branch is the one that's at fault here, not the blockchain technology that's behind Bitcoin. Can you say that the Bitcoin technology is 100% safe?
Well, you should never say 100% in cryptography. Of course not. Well, actually, as we know today, it is safe and cannot be broken unless there's not an error being found in the source code. But what happened here, probably because we don't know yet for sure, is that they attacked the private keys of wallets. And that was the way they get into these accounts.
OK, so there are risks for companies that want to use cryptography for transactions. But as the president of the Hong Kong Bitcoin Association said, the best way or only way to protect information is to disperse it in small parcels. Is that something that's practical in your experience?
Well, actually, he's right in saying that, because in that case, only a small amount of your money would be stolen. On the other hand, it's quite, well, I don't know if it's practical for companies when you have to pay, let's say, probably $1 million for if you buy a company or even more, then you have to get all this money out of different wallets, and that's probably not very practical.
And there aren't computer programs to make that easy?
Well, there will be in the future, and I think Bitcoin will be a currency in the near future that will be available all over the planet, or actually the technology with the blockchain will.
Tobias Schrödel, thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you.